Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's been a million years since I've recorded, so I'm rusty, so I apologize, but I wanted to talk about this little A6 techo I picked up on Amazon for 15 bucks. Why? Because it was $15 and that sort of thing. But also in case you have a dated planner that you haven't used yet and it's already July and you're like, what did I buy that for? Let's get into it. Let me tell you. Okay, so I bought this because this is the time of year when stuff goes on sale regularly and you can experiment and play. And listen, I'm always trying to make an A6 work for me. I mean, I know I should just give up at this point, but I can't because they're so cute. Look at them. Look how tiny they are. Okay, anyways, so I thought I would jump on here and show you and maybe give you some ideas to use your own rapidly expiring planners. So this is not my idea. This I stole from Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. because a couple years ago she bought one of these and made it into like a recipe journal where each month was like a category of recipes, and so then she'd write each day had a different recipe and she could refer to it whenever she wanted to, and I thought that was great, so I kind of stole that and I made January books. I don't know if it's picking up. I used a really light Tombow for the titles, but January's books, February's for anything goal related, March is home and kids. Let's see, April is for lists, May is for notes, and then I didn't have any other categories, but then I thought, you know what I could use June for? Weeklies, because this planner is only monthlies and dailies. And so with 30 days in June and only like, what, 22-ish weeks left in the year, I could do a week on one page, and I will show you in just a minute. So July is being used like for real, like the rest of the months would be used for real, which would be a habit tracker and then a step count. Yes, my steps are low. I work at a desk job, sue me. Okay, so that is that part. So I'll show you an example of one of these category pages. Like we'll go to January. And so, okay, so like here's my January section where any new releases of books that come out in August, every month gets its own page. So that way if I see a book and I'm like, oh, it's not out yet, when does it come out? I jot it down here so I don't forget. And then I have a page already set up for 2027 for those books. So like I mentioned, each month is its own little mini notebook. And then when you get to June, that's where I did a week on one page. Because I don't need a lot when it comes to my weekly. I don't have a whole lot going on. My job is very task-based oriented, not appointment oriented. So I usually just need like a general overview and a little master task list. So I went ahead and did that and then drew out a bunch to use, you know, ahead of time. I think for the rest of July, maybe a couple weeks in August. Anyways, so that's what I'm using this June section for. And then the dailies, yeah, the dailies are pretty much just like a straightforward daily. On the left hand side, because it's timed, I'm putting a little weather and a little quick overview of where my time goes. Like this was the weekend, so you know it was more fun-based activities than work. And then the top, I'm actually utilizing the little checkbox at the top, like the little checklist, and putting just the things I need to get done that day. And then the rest of it is what I think in journalers, oh my gosh. Again, I'm so rusty at making videos, y'all. Bullet journalers call rapid logging, where I just, anything that happens throughout the day that I want to remember, because I do have a memory keeper. And did I bring it up here on my desk? I did. It's over here. This is my memory keeper, my Hobonichi weeks. That's where I put stickers, ephemera, and all that. So I figured I could use this as rapid logging, so when I go to fill this out, I can remember what happened and then print the corresponding pictures, etc. So like on this day, my Heated Rivalry vinyl set came in, and my Tell Your Dog I Said Hi sweatshirt came in. And then I had a little grocery list, and then over here some stuff for my kids happened, which was fun, and I got to record that for later. And yeah, so this book for $15, I figured why not? Like, let's be real, I've spent way more on stupider stuff, so you know what I'm saying. But I kind of felt like this would make a perfect half notebook, half planner, with the first 6 months being little sectioned out notebooks, and then the back end being, you know, a planner. And I haven't done anything with the back pages yet. I think in this one you get what, like 16, 17, 18 like dot grid pages or graph pages. Yeah. So there's even some stuff to set up more like trackers or whatever, which again, this is just for fun, just to play. I've always wanted to make an A6 work for me, so I figured why not? It's cheap. I'll do a bunch of experiments in here, a bunch of different layouts, and see what I like, and then see if it's a possibility for 2027. So yeah, there you go. Hobonichi A6. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.